What's up guys, I'm here with another video. Welcome to episode 101 of Let's Build a City. Today we're building a chip shop, so yeah, we're building a chip shop. Let's build a chip shop.
Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm showing you how to make a chip shop. This one is more so for my British subscribers, but after seeing it recommended in a really recent comment, I couldn't help but make it. In this tutorial, not only will I show you how to make the lovely building, but I will also include this wonderfully functional, extremely simple, lovely looking interior as well. If you enjoy city builds like this, please do remember to give the video a like and a share if you really do love it. Also, comment down below what else would you like to see me make next. Let's move on to the tutorial. So, if you want to make it, here's what you'll need. Grab yourself some black wool.
Alright, let's grab the materials. So, we need some black wool, some sandstone.
Some sandstones.
Sandstone stairs. Sandstone stairs.
Sandstone stairs.
Quartz stairs. Quartz slabs.
Some quartz stairs. Some quartz slabs. Some stone brick stairs. Some stone bricks.
Stone brick stairs. Stone brick slabs.
Some cyan hardened clay and some black stained glass pane. Plus we'll need every single other one of those materials that you can quartz stairs, some quartz slabs, some stone brick stairs, some stone brick slabs, some cyan hardened clay and some black stained glass pane. Plus we'll need every single other one of those materials that you can see in the inventory right there. Plus we will need even more. So you might just want to pause for a moment, grab everything that you see. Once you have it and once you've figured out where you want to make it, you're going to want to kick off your chip shop with a row of 7 black wool in a row on the floor. You want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Go up on top of this 7th block by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then go right by 3. 1, 2, 3. Connect that block down to the ground. Take the block that hits the ground and go right of it by 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll end up with a shape that should look very much like this one. What you now want to do is this. You want to place on top of the very first black wool that you placed, you want to place on top of it 3 sandstone. 1, 2, and 3. Go right of that 3rd sandstone by 4 with your black wool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right by 1 with the sandstone, connect down to the ground. Then you can fill the center of this in with your black stained glass pane. This is a window. You want to place. Then you can fill the center of this in with your black stained glass pane. This is a window.
Hello, let's go. Welcome to live stream.
Underneath each end, an upside down quartz stairs, and in between a layer of quartz slabs, in this position. Speaking of windows, what you can do, it's a bit difficult now because we have to shift materials, but what you can do is you can take out your string, blue carpet and white carpet, and directly above said window, what you can do, it's a bit difficult now because we have to shift materials around, but what you can do is you can take out your string, blue carpet and white carpet, and directly above said window, you want to place string in front of the top row of the window, and then on top of the string, going from left to right, you want to do blue carpet, white carpet, blue carpet, white carpet, like that. What you now want to do is move all the way over to the opposite side of the build, and on top of this very right-hand black wall, go up by 3 with the sandstone, 1, 2, 3. Then go left of that 3rd sandstone by 4 with the black, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place a sandstone, connect it down. Fill in the center of the window with a material that we've literally just got rid of, which is the black stained glass pane. Then place string in front of the top row of the window. Then, going from left to right, on top of the string, blue carpet, blue carpet, white carpet, blue carpet, white carpet. Also, in front of the bottom of the window, we want upside down quartz stairs, in front of each end, with quartz slabs in between, to give us something which should look like this. What you can also do is, where we have the entrance here, you can place black stained glass pane underneath the 2 blocks for the door, and you can also, again, this is difficult because we have to shift around materials, but you can grab your birch fence and you can place birch fence in front of the 3 blocks left and right of the entrance, the 3 blocks that connect down the top of the entrance down to the ground. Place birch fence in front of those, place string in front of the 2 glass that you just placed, and going from left to right on top of the fence and the string, do blue wall, white wall, blue wall, white wall, to give you something which should look like that. Also, if you want a door, my personal favourite door in the entire game is Oakwood door. So you may want to place Oakwood door there, and that would be the entrance just about complete. Now, once you've got that taken care of, this is what we're going to do next. So we're going to make our way to the left of the building. To continue on, we will need black wool, and we will once again need ourselves the black stained glass pane. Always useful. What we want to do is, coming back from either end of the front end of the chippy, so
I accidentally got rid of my materials. Atch. Ah.
first black wool block that we placed. We want to, coming back from this black wool, we want to do a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to place 2 rows of glass on top of that row of black wool. Then we want to place a row of black wool on top of that. What we can then do is take this very first row of black that we placed, and we can extend it back by 7 with the black. That's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you can fill the rest of those rows in with sandstone. So coming all the way up to the top of the window, you want to have that. Not only do you want a window on this side of the chip shop, but on the opposite side as well. So coming from behind this very end black wall, we want to do a row of 1, 2, 3, 4 black, followed by 2 rows of black stained glass paint on top, so that'll be 1 row, followed by another, then do a row of black from the top of that, then extend this 4th black wool block backwards by 7, that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then do 3 rows of sandstone, like I'm doing now. Then when we come behind here, we want to connect these back together at the bottom with a row of black wool. Then we want to do a sandstone stacked on top of that black to hit the top, and it wants to be nice and smooth and even with all of the other walls of the chip shop. What we now want to do is this. We want to do a layer of sandstone stairs going all the way around the top of the chip shop. So that is all the way around the top in this formation, going all the way around. I said that same thing like 3 different times in a couple of different ways, but I'm sure that you guys get the idea. It wants to look a little something like that. We now need the cyan stain clay because we're going to place a layer of sap. It wants to look a little something like that. We now need the cyan stain clay because we're going to place a layer of cyan stain clay all the way around on top of what we've just done. So circling around the top of the stairs, we want to have the layer of cyan stain clay. It will take a second or 2 to place, but hey, what are you going to do? It does. Then above that, and we may have to edit this later, we want to have a row of upside down sandstone stairs placed on top of this. Now, like I said, we want upside down sandstone stairs, and we may have to delete some of these later. That's the important bit. So we'll just have to see how the roof fits together, but it's very possible that we may have to delete the sides a little bit, but we'll just have to see. It's also possible that we won't have to do that, so that'd be a nice positive, wouldn't it? As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that we will, but hey, what are you going to do? Then on the front and the back of this build, now do a row of black wool on top of the stairs. So on top of the front and the back, do an entire row of black. We will most definitely have to shade a couple off the sides there, but that is what you want to have. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? It doesn't look too bad like that. Next one we're going to do, before we move on, is we are going to do the little quartz fish that sits directly above the entrance. So the fish sits like this. The fish begins just one row above the top upper left-hand corner black wall of the entrance, and it begins with an upside-down quartz stairs facing this direction. We then want a quartz stairs on top of that, of the entrance, and it begins with an upside-down quartz stairs facing this direction. We then want a quartz stairs on top of that. We then want to place a quartz block behind each one of those, and then coming out to the back we want an upside down quartz stairs and a regular facing quartz stairs in these two positions, equivalent to the front. We then want to place quartz slabs here and here diagonally to the centre of the stairs to form a fish shape. An alternate to this is to use red sandstone block, then you get a much more realistic looking fish, but we're not looking for realism exactly, we're just looking for a fish. Now, once you've got that taken care of, we can now take care of the roof. The roof basically includes stone brick stairs and stone brick slabs. The roof sits on the left and right hand side of the build primarily, that's where the shape is, and we want to have, starting from the front left hand corner, cyan stained clay, we want a stone brick stair. We then want to knock upwards and we want to do a diagonal, and we want to do another stone brick stair. Knock upwards once again, destroy that, and place another stone brick stair. Then, one more time, just place a stone brick stair. So in total, we want to have 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs, just like that. Do you know what you can actually do? Remove that top stair like that. And once you've done that on the left-hand side, so you have 3 stone brick stairs, you want to do the same on the opposite side. So coming out of the side of the cyan stained clay, we want to have a stone brick stair. Then inwards diagonally, we want another one. And then one more to give us 3 in total. You want the same on the back, by the way, and you also want to destroy any blocks that get in the way, i.e. the sandstone stairs. So on the back, we want to have the stone brick stairs in this fashion, the same as we have in the front, and obviously on the other end as well, like that. We also, like I said, want to destroy the sandstone stairs, as I predicted, because they'll get in the way. Connect the front and the back of the roof together with a row of stone brick stairs. As I predicted, because they'll get in the way. Connect the front and the back of the roof together with a row of stone brick stairs. This will take a second or two, but hey, what can you do? It's not that time consuming, it just takes a little bit of time. But with a row of stone brick stairs. This will take a second or two, but hey, what can you do? It's not that time consuming, it just takes a little bit of time, it's not too bad. Well, what we're going to do, once we have just filled in these last 2 rows, last 1 row right now, we're going to add in front of and behind the chip shop a layer of stone brick stairs. That, like I said, poke out of the front. We want to add a layer of stone brick stairs in front of what we have. Then we want to place upside down stone brick stairs in front of each one of those stairs. A layer of stone brick stairs in front of what we have. Then we want to place upside down stone brick stairs in front of each one of those stairs, like this. we then want to place on top of the top upside down stone brick stairs a brick slab, and that wants to extend from one end of the shop to the other end of the shop, and that is the roof. That's how it looks on the front. The back will be identical. So remember, it wants to overhang the front and the back of the chippy by one row, and then it will be identical. So remember, it wants to overhang the front and the back of the chippy by one row, and then you want to have the upside down stone brick stairs underneath each one of the overhanging stone brick stairs, and then you want to place a stone slab on top of the top upside down stone brick stair, and you want to connect them together across like that. Then what we have to do is we have to fill in the roof of the chip shop. This takes a second or two, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed this up very briefly. And that is perfect. That is what you want to have. For the roof. Now, once you have the roof taken care of, the next order of business for us is going to be to do the inside of this place. So this inside of the chippy is actually quite dark. So I'm just going...
It's not really dark in my chip shop. No, so I said, not really. Yeah, it's not really dark. I'm gonna just replace the glass with glass block. I believe it just looks better.
To not permanently light it up a little bit with torches. So I'm just going to throw some torches around about the place, and that is to... And the only purpose to this is so that we can actually see. Obviously,
I can actually see. I don't really need torches.
My actual version, but once you can actually see for yourself, I don't know whether it's a problem for you. We can begin building the inside of this place. To do that, I'm just going to grab some things like oak wood planks I'll need. I'll also need wooden trapdoors, a little nether brick fence, not much of it though. Stone slabs on. So need some weighted pressure plates. A flower pot will actually come in useful, believe it or not. I also need a lot of red hardened clay. Ice and some buttons. Okay, starting in
ice, baby. Ice, baby. Ice, baby.
Backhand corner of the chip shop, I want to place a row of 4 oak wood planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to place a row of wooden trapdoors in front of those because it kind of makes them look like storage things. I then want to place a weighted pressure plate on the first oak wood plank, and I want to place 2 nether brick fence on top of the second one with a stone slab on top of it. So this is where you'd have your bat place. If you've ever been in a chip shop ever, it always has like spinning kebab on the wheel. That's that. If you wanted to, you could put item frames with meat in front of those fence. I'm going to place a flower pot there. That's for a little bit of decoration, and it kind of looks like a cup. Then I'm going to place another pressure plate on top of the last oak wood plank. Leaving a gap of 1 coming up from the floor, I want to place 2 red hardened clay. With ice next to that, with red hardened clay next to that, and then stone slabs on top of that. I then want to place buttons in front of the upper red stained clays, and then I want to leaving a gap of 1 between what we just made, and I want to place more counter space. So I want to place another row of 1, 2, 3, 4 oak wood. And once again, I want to place wooden trapdoors in front because I think it kind of makes it look as though it's a bit, well, it's more interesting to be completely honest with you. Then weighted pressure plates on top of the left and right hand side, and now we're going to put something a bit more interesting. We're going to put like a brewing stand and a furnace on top of the empty spaces in any order that you like. I also want to put a clock on the wall because why not? So right about here, I'm going to place an item frame with the two empty spaces in any order that you like. I also want to put a clock on the wall because why not? So right about here, I'm going to place an item frame with a clock because why not? You may as well. Well, now that that's done, I'm going to get rid of some things and I'm going to grab some block of quartz. And for this next bit, I'll need some cauldrons. I'll also need some cyan stained clay. Need some like black stained glass. Once again, something for decoration like flower pots, maybe even a flower this time would look nice. Also a little bit of wooden trapdoors, maybe even a quartz stair. Oh, plus I'll also need the stone brick stairs. Okay, so just behind the windows here, I want to have a row of block of quartz that goes all the way from the right, almost all the way to the left. I want to, oh, this time would look nice. Also a little bit of wooden trapdoors, maybe even a quartz stair. Oh, plus I'll also need the stone brick stairs. Okay, so just behind the windows here, I want to have a row of block of quartz that goes all the way from the right, almost all the way to the left. I want to replace this quartz block that I just placed with an upside down quartz stair, and I want a wooden trapdoor so that we can control who goes. Oh wow! I just placed one on top. I kind of like that. That kind of looks cool. Anyway, so we want to have wooden trapdoors there so that we can who goes. Oh wow! I just placed one on top. I kind of like that. That kind of looks cool. Anyway, so we want to have wooden trapdoors there so that we can control who goes behind the counters and such. This counter serves a purpose. What we're going to have in here is we're going to have some cooking area. So we're going to have like just behind this counter, starting from the very end here, I want to leave a gap of one and I want to place a block of quartz, cauldron, cyan hardened clay, cauldron, cyan hardened clay, cauldron, cyan hardened clay, and then I'll place a block of quartz because I think that that's enough. Having 3 cauldrons I think is quite enough. I'm going to place a little bit of glass all the way around what I've just made, like this. And I'm going to place a stone brick stairs here because that kind of looks like a cash register. Plus, I'm going to throw a flower pot right on the end here with a poppy, just because I think it looks nice. And that is pretty much the entire work area sorted out. A couple of things that you may also want to add. You may want to add like a chair of some sort that people can wait in. Like on the right hand side is a good place for it, like 2 oak wood stairs in the centre of the window at the bottom with some like magenta hardened clay, looks good. And on the opposite end there, place for it, like 2 oak wood stairs in the centre of the window at the bottom with some like magenta hardened clay, looks good. And on the opposite end there really isn't too much room, to be honest with you, so what you might want to do to kind of like spruce up the rest of it is to simply add a little bit of red carpet just to, like I said, just to spruce things up a little bit like that. It's quite nice like that. For the ceiling, you might be wondering how I lit it. It's really simple actually. It's just a block of redstone, some redstone lamps, and I think that either a block of iron or block of quartz is good. So I'm just going to, in line with the cyan stained clay, I'm going to place a box of, and I think that either a block of iron or a block of quartz is good. If I lit it, it's really simple actually. It's just a block of redstone, some redstone lamps, and I think that either a block of iron or a block of quartz is good. So I'm just going to, in line with the cyan stained clay, I'm going to place a box of block of quartz going all the way around the inside of the cyan stained clay. As you can see right now, I'm just going to do a box of block of quartz going all the way around the inside here. Then you kind of decide for yourself where you want these lights to be. So, do you want the lights to kind of have this formation, so we have kind of like a 2, a 2, or do you want them in some sort of other way? Well, I'm quite happy to have them like this, so this is what my lights will look like. I'm sure that you guys can kind of like extrapolate from this, like how this is going to get lit up, you might be able to imagine. Also, I'm going to replace the floor here with a block of iron, so that's actually going to take quite some time, as is the lighting, so I'm going to do that in just a...
I'm going to just do the lighting. I'm going to add a path all the way around.
want to do before I do cut away to that is I want to show you what I have outside. So you may have noticed in the original version of the Chippy, I have a couple of lights, a couple of like street light looking things. To make those, if you're curious at all, it's black wool. You need, that's not the material we need some spruce woods actually. Spruce wood fence isn't too bad. A little bit of glowstone. We also need the wooden trapdoors. We need a lot of materials for this. And we also need like either spruce wood or maybe a different wood like dark oak wood slabs works. So these lights that I have in front of the chip shop, mine are going to go about here. They're going to go outward diagonally from the chip. They're going to go about here, but you can place them where you want. It starts off with a black wall with 2 fence on top of it, glowstone on top, slab on top, wooden trapdoors all the way around, and we're actually missing material that I just realised. We're missing buttons, stone buttons specifically, because these stone buttons are going to, oh we have some, are going to be placed going all the way, buttons, stone buttons specifically, because these stone buttons are going to, oh we have some, are going to be placed going all the way around the black wall of the lamp. Now, whether you want a lamp like left and right of your chip shop, or whether you're not so bothered, that's kind of completely up to you really, isn't it? So, where did I place it? I placed it in this position right here, didn't I? Did I place it there? I want to make sure it's on the same place. Yeah, there we go. So, whether you want these is completely up to you. It kind of just gives it a more older feel, the building, despite the fact that it is a bit modern. And it's just a little something interesting to look at, I think. But, you know, do what you like, basically. I like it as that. But there you go, that's everything that I can actually show you how to make with the chip shop. The only thing that I'm going to do now, like I said, I'm going to do the inside floor, I'm going to do the ceiling, and I might also landscape out here a bit. I might add some like parking spaces and stuff like that. You might be able to see I have landscaped outside a little bit, and I've also completed the inside, but for the outside I've just added basically a little bit of a path that goes around the chip shop, plus I've also added some parking spaces out in front. If we were to go inside, all I've done here, just added the lights, finished the roof, and I have also completed the floor as well. And now it looks nice and bright in here. It looks if we were to go inside, all I've done here, just added the lights, finished the roof, and I have also completed the floor as well. And now it looks nice and bright in here, it looks lovely, and from the outside it looks even lovelier. And that is the chip shop, ladies and gentlemen, and it's looking pretty good.
I have completed a chip shop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me building a chip shop. If you did guys enjoy this video, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video from me, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a lovely day guys, peace out. Oh, there was. Have a lovely day guys, peace out.